Array to start us off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Now the handoff. Fights off the defender. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Both teams sort of sparring in that early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Intercepted. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Jayhawks. The defense gets involved in the scoring.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the right here. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. Contact as he threw it. Caught over the middle. It's Thompson. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And the Commodores have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to scramble. He'll throw it now. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win can do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defense coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's got it right near the end zone. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down after a short gain there.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. Makes the catch downfield. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great gain on the play.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
They'll try the ground game here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can. Sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
That point heading out of bounds, so there'll be no return here. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. First down. They're going to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job
becomes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's hit as he throws it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Kansas. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. You can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 26. They'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a receiver wide open. He's in the clear. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
And some big plays through the air have been a big part of the story so far. These receivers have shown up today. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial 2nd quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Fights through the tackler.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Commodores trying to cash in here in the red zone. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Makes the grab on the move. They're able to convert. Now in the 1st and goal at the 6. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Commodores line it up with 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Commodores. How in the world do you lose track of the reliable tight end on that play, Kurt?
The only thing I can think about is the defense is so locked in on the wide receivers or maybe the running game that they just forgot about the tight end. The guy's wide open. That's an easy throw.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Jayhawks offense back on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This offense moves into enemy territory inside the 45 after that big play. The shotgun handoff here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. And runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for him. 1st and goal.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
They'll try to run this one in. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks. So the offense clicking now. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Going after, not right through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. It's press coverage now from these DBs. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Barry. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his third interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Breaks into the clear. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Well, one thing we know for sure, this quarterback has a ton of confidence. Already thrown 2 picks. That is tight coverage right here. He still puts it up in the air. Now, this one works out for him, but they haven't throughout this game.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Commodores will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Caught quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
Looking to cash in this red zone trip. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
And I love that big target on 3rd down. He's got great athletic ability, but it's his size that creates such a matchup advantage. And when you get to 3rd down, just put it up in the air and let him come down with it.
1st and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Let's see what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. So early movement from the offense, that'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Pass complete. It's second down now. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, what a grab! And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The Jayhawks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the quarterback will just clock the football.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Catch made on the out route. And the Jayhawks will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And now it's a high kick. He hit it straight up. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Commodores will kick this away to start the second half. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. The Kansas offense is back out there now. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Cook. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Jayhawks will line up on 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Well, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in up. Ways than just bombing it deep.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. That poor kicker.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field. He'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action and really keep the defense on their ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. You make the tackle for that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Brings up second down.
That completion makes it second and medium. He keeps it on the design run. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for three. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, still down by 7.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Off the play fake, looking to throw. What a catch! Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. So off the play fake there, the big tight end gets open downfield.
Well, I love this call right here. Anytime you can run the football, eventually it opens up play action. Linebackers and safeties' eyes are in the backfield. They lose the tight end completely, and the quarterback throws that one on rhythm for a nice gain.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Second down.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that run produces a decent gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
It's a good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56 yards out. Let's see if he's got the distance. And he's got it with ease from 56 yards away.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return steps out. They'll mark the football right there. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Oh, they spot a holding call. That'll back him up 10 yards, and they'll try it again. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looking deep downfield to the left. The sophomore quarterback fortunate that didn't end in an interception.
Because anytime a receiver runs around, he's looking to create separation for the quarterback to give him a nice target. That's always what you're going to see anytime you have a successful route. What we just saw here, complete opposite. They're lucky that ball was just knocked away.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Out of the gun now on third down. Big throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Had been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, down late in this football game by more than a possession, they obviously had to go for this. They just couldn't come up with the execution.
And here comes the Kansas offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. drop back here on third down. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
And just like that, they come up with the play that they needed. In a two-possession game, you're relying on your defense to make a play, strip the ball, come up with the interception, anything to get the ball back to your own offense, and they get the pick. Now let's see if they can score.
So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Can they put together something here? Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's caught. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking downfield. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He lets it rip. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You can really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Pass hot. Can he get in? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And the Commodores trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Coming up, second down and goal. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And tackled there by the defense.
And on second goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the fourth quarter. 3rd and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman. Touchdown, Commodores, as they come roaring back now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Pounding away with the run game. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. We'll call the draw play here. Gets the first and still running. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. That should be enough to secure an upset, at least according to the rankings. This team said, we don't feel like underdogs. We're out here to prove a point, and they have made the plays to get the W today.
I think anybody who's around this football team thought they had a shot, even though they were an underdog today, and they certainly lived up to that. Today was kind of that early playoff type of atmosphere, and this performance should put the rest of the top 10 on notice.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. The Jayhawks offense is on the move now.
Well, they go with the running back here on the toss play. Doesn't pick up a lot of yards, but enough for the first down to move the sticks.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just kneels down.